What to do? I'm Mefesto, and today another OU Live, Dynamax-less OU Live, man. It's actually so pleasant to play it right now. You've seen my previous live. It's been quite interesting because actually skill finally is important. In the last live we used an interesting double, how we can call it, double speed control team with Psychic Terrain and Trick Room. This time, and this team was made by Diagnostic. You know that Diagnostic makes very good teams. He thinks about stuff really well. He's definitely a better builder than me. Today we'll be using a team that has not been revamped by Diagnostic yet. We made this team quickly on the stream. I played like 5 games with this team though, and it felt like it's quite nice. It felt like, well, I pretty much won all of the games. I'll tell you the only problem I have with this team. By the way, 25 likes on this video is gonna give you another Showdown live right away because I'm stacking up on some videos right now, trying to, you know, post them. Festive season is out, holidays are out. Show love to your boy, and I'll show you love back. You know, you never know what happens next. Okay, they changed the sprite of the fucking Dracovish. Look at this. It became even more ugly now. Fuck, I was already used to the previous, what's it called? Sprites. Anyway, the bottom line is this is motherfucking Bandit Dracovish with webs. And this has skill swap. Bug Buzz is quite good. Maybe we'll change back to it. But skill swap is for the ability to set up webs on Hatran. So whenever somebody, the usual switch into this, wait a sec, the usual switch into this could be usually just go in, you know, Hatran to prevent the webs to bounce them back. And you could either on the switch, or even without the switch, because you definitely live a hit with the focus sash, and not just focus sash, you live the hit regardless. You can go for skill swap, get rid of its Wonder Guard, Magic Bounce. That's Wonder Guard. Wonder Guard Hatran would have been pretty motherfucking busted, but get rid of its ability, and you know, you could even stun spore it, you can get sticky webs on it, all that good stuff. So maybe we'll try that. Then we have Specs Toxicity. I've never used that thing before ever in my life. That thing does so much fucking damage. It's insane, my guy. Darmanitan Galar, just always good. I didn't want to go for Bandit just because in case things get, you know, go south, we're able to use this thing also with the webs up. It'd be able to outspeed faster Scarfers as well, which is pretty important, I think. Just Darmanitan Galar, always good. I do like Bandit more for more damage, of course, but we need this for sort of hazard control. That's what I was about to say. I don't like this team too much because there is no hazard control. I didn't fit any defogger or spinner, which is not that good. Maybe this thing gets defogged, doesn't it? No, it got defogged last gen, right? So what I want to say, I want to try to get defog. We'll test this team a little bit more and see how it goes. Maybe we will add defog, but then we have this Ferrothorn Jellicent core, the amazing cores, the core of wolves that is from Gen 5, man, from 10 years ago. This core is fucking unbeatable. It appeared in Gen 5. It's really good this generation, extremely good, especially with Strength Sap right now. This has Toxic. Maybe I'm gonna change it to even Spikes, dual hazards, you know, or we do something else. I'm not so sure. I actually want to change the spread a little bit because this is our defensive wall. It takes the physical hits pretty well, and I want to make this more specially defensive, to be fair. Maybe we'll even go like this, and maybe I'll make it 313. I don't know if the calcs for that are okay. 312 actually, and we'll go 350 speed def. That way it takes on special Dragapult better. Dragapult, because obviously Dragapult annihilates the Jellicent. This way it takes the Dragapult better. It doesn't 2-hit KO with Shadow Ball even with the previous spread, but this way it takes it even better. It's actually able to switch in after, you know, rocks and all that stuff. Gyro Ball I think is good, even though maybe I'll run Power Whip. But Gyro Ball kind of helped me a couple of times. We only played like 5 games with this team, but let's just try. I really like Sheer Power. This team has 3 choice Pokemon, 3 choice tiers as they call them, you know, all that stuff. These motherfuckers hitting the timer right away. Sure. So he has a very generic team. I really don't want to battle against a team like this. This is definitely Scarfed. This Dracovish has to be Scarfed because he doesn't have webs or anything. I do believe it's Excadrill lead, seeing especially that I have Rabombe. So how do we answer that? Do we go Jellicent? Do go Rabombe. No, he can just spin on the Rabombe. Yeah, because Rabombe is a very bad lead against Excadrill this generation because he can just spin on the webs and then he becomes faster. So I think we need to go Darmanitan. Or even Jellicent. Jellicent. I don't want to go Jellicent right away. We could lead. I want to say we could lead even Ferrothorn. And just. No. Because Hatren is a good switch into Ferrothorn. This guy has a difficult team, I gotta say. Dracofish and Fishes Rend. We're not gonna take the Earthquake too well. Shit, son. Like, Darmanitan has to be the play. But, like, U-turn out. He actually went Rotom Heat. Rotom Heat. I have to just U-turn. How do I answer Rotom Heat, by the way? Shit, I made this team and I didn't even realize how many flaws it has, bro. Yeah, we did well on the stream, but against Rotom Heat and Excadrill, the one of the main threats, I think we have to U-turn. This did a lot. It's probably Scarfed. And the thing is, we have to go Toxicity, because if he Will-O-Wisps here, it's gonna be bad. I don't think he overheats right away. I do not believe he overheats. This core beats my Ferrothorn and this Pokemon beats my Ferrothorn and Jellicent core as well. So we need this team revamped for sure. Luckily he T-Waves, which is great. So now he has to pick a Pokemon. He's probably gonna go Dragapult. No, Ferrothorn. The usual switching into this is Ferrothorn. I don't believe he goes Dragapult. So I'm just gonna Boom Burst the Ferrothorn. And then I'm gonna double switch on the Dragapult coming out. That does 36%. That does nothing. But it seems like he has Chople. He's Chople or Rocky Helmet. Now I double switch into Darmanitan. This is a little bit risky, but there's no way he like T-Waves or anything here, you know what I mean? So if we go Darmanitan, and he just goes for Rocks. This guy just said, fuck it, I'm just gonna go for Rocks, I don't give a motherfuck. I think I need to U-turn though, but he might predict that. I think, well, the switching is the Rotom for sure. The switching has to be the Rotom. Icicle Crash, not gonna do too much. I feel like I need to U-turn. He stayed in. That's why I was almost certain he's gonna stay in. You know, I had this feeling. This fucking tryhard. We get a lot of damage in ourselves because of the Rocky Helmet. That's the fucking problemo. And what does he do here? Spikes? Leech Seed? Gyro Ball? I'm gonna go Ferrothorn. Why? Because I don't want to give him Leech Seed recovery because he's Rocky Helmet. Not give him some Leech Seed recovery. He goes Hatren here for sure. Hatren is the for sure switch. So I think I'll go Toxicity and scare him off with Sludge Wave. Or even Dracovish. What is this Dracovish switching? Yeah, I'll double switch into Dracovish. He goes Rotom Heat. But it's T-Wave, so it's defensive, right? If it's T-Wave, it's defensive. I'm just gonna Fishes Rend. I don't give a motherfuck. He's max speed T-Wave. Is he actually Scarf T-Wave? Bro, I'm getting wrecked, but at least we get rid of the Rotom Heat, so Darmanitan can do something right now. He goes into his own Dracovish. And I'm just bringing in Jellicent. I don't give a fuck. Jellicent is our switching into this. He's definitely not going for a water move. He's probably going for a dragon move. There's just no way he goes for a water move. Low kick? Bro, are you for real? Low kick. And now he doubles. He definitely switches. He knows I'm gonna go Jellicent. There's no way he low kicks again. I'm just going to... Is it Hatren that he brings in? I'm gonna go Darmanitan. He didn't switch? Bro, what the fuck am I fighting? Okay, I should not... What am I doing? I lost pretty much my win con. I'm actually quite mad because the opponent is just fucking dumb. What the hell is he doing? I have a Jellicent right there. What are you doing, big boy? What do you think you is, you syphilistic prostitute? This is insane, my guy. So, does he go Hatran here? I'm just gonna fucking Hex. He goes Ferrothorn. Sure, my guy. I taunt you dumbass right now. I'm actually really mad. We can still do it, I suppose. If we set up the webs, like Dragapult is the problem, that's the thing. Toxicity can do the stuff, the Dragapult is the problem. How I lose to Dragapult now with Darmanitan gone. Dracovish doesn't outspeed him. Dude, I'm so mad. Who does that? Switching into Jellicent was so obvious. That was the most obvious thing ever happening in the game of Pokemon. I've never had a more obvious turn in my life. I should have just played obvious. Why am I predicting these motherfuckers, bro? These kids. What the fuck is he doing? Snipe Hero, man. It's time. His name is Snipe Hero, bro, with 2 P's. Yes, thank you. So we made a quick Mafia phone call. What is he trying to do? Is he actually gonna switch into Hatran? If he switches into Hatran, I'm gonna be fucking mad. Because, okay, yeah, he doesn't... Like, this guy is quite high ladder, but he's playing, like, very stupidly. I'm legit pretty mad. I'm just gonna go for Hex here in case he goes Hatran. He goes Dragapult on the Hex, perfect. Doesn't do enough. But we lost our switching into this, which is very bad. Because Ferrothorn is just too low to be able to switch into this. Do we need the Ferrothorn though? It doesn't seem like we need the Ferrothorn at this rate. I'm just gonna go Ferrothorn, mostly Sackit. Shadow Ball, okay. Dude, this is Scarfed. Is it Scarfed or is this missing IVs? Or we are very specially defensive now. Right. We are very specially defensive now. I think he goes Hatran, so I'm just gonna... Oh, it's not. It's just not, yeah, what item is this? What the fuck is going on? Does Rabombe die? Probably. Watch this. I'm gonna go Dracofish. Maybe that doesn't even make sense. Dracofish and switch into Rabombe on the Draco Meteor. But this doesn't even make sense. I mean, I'm dropping the soap in this game already, but I'm so surprised at what plays he's making. What is this motherfucking item? He's bluffing the specs. But he does no damage. Actually Shadow Ball, so he doesn't have Draco Meteor. Bro, I just dropped the soap completely. I just dropped the soap in this game. What am I doing? Dracovish didn't die to this. Dracovish for sure didn't die to this. If I get rid of this, I can still win, I suppose. But I don't think I can win. I'm actually gonna crunch. Bro, I'm so mad. See, that did nothing. Bro, I killed you right there. And of course I get Parrot. Bro, I lost because of this crap. I'll explain to you why I lost. Because everything else was getting walled by Jellicent. What the fuck did he do to Jellicent? Excadrill, nothing. Hatran, not too much. I was able to just hex him constantly, if that makes sense, you know? And then Toxicity would have helped me as well to kill the Hatran. Dracovish never did a single thing to Jellicent in the entire life. And thank you. All I needed was just to kill this motherfucker right here. Thank you. Thank you, Pokemon. You see, even with ours dropping the soap so much, we still lose only to hacks. That's the only way we can lose. Only to hacks. You already know. I'm just gonna overdrive here. I have no other play. He actually does have Draco Meteor. He doesn't kill us, which is not bad. We don't get the roll though. Obviously we get Curse Body. Hopefully he misses here. Maybe he misses here. We're gonna kill him with Struggle. But we get Curse Bodied. You see what I mean? And then we can try to do something with Jellicent, but we don't have the rocks up, so he's able to switch in back. He just Shadow Balls here. Oh, of course, yeah, he was gonna Shadow Ball every single time. But I think I'm going to Strength Sap first. He does have quite a bit of attack, so I think I'm gonna Strength Sap first. Does he actually switch out? I feel like he might. He goes Ferrothorn, interesting. Bro, the thing is, Hex kills him from this range, which is great. So Hex kills him. You see, Dragapult is not gonna KO us because he's not Scarfed. I mean Specs. It's not gonna do too much anyway, so we actually killed the Dragapult. The question is, how do we deal with Hatran? I needed to kill this Dragapult because we would have still have Specs Toxicity alive that would have been able to one-shot the Hatran, if you know what I'm saying. I think we just have to attack. Plain attack. This does quite a bit, because that way... And of course we get Curse Body, man. Curse Body as well, 30% chance. Hello, we get Curse Bodied on the Hex, on the crucial Hex. Luckily, he goes into fucking... Oh, that kills us. Okay, never mind. That's Bandit, and that killed us. But from Fool, we never died, and we would have been able to just spam fucking Strength Sap. Bro, are you serious? Fucking hacks. I mean, I did overthink it too much. I did definitely overthink it too much. But fucking, in the end, it came down to this one particular para-hacks right there. I'm so mad. I'm literally very mad. And I led incorrectly as well. Led very incorrectly. So here, the lead, I suppose, has to be... He has double sand, but no Excadrill. That is very interesting. Does he lead with Corsola? I feel like he might lead with one of the Sanders. I could lead Darmanitan. Because Darmanitan is a good lead against the Sanders. If he switches Corsola, but he might see Darmanitan and lead with Corsola, that's the thing. But Corsola is walled by Jellicent, which is good. So I'm just gonna lead Darmanitan. He leads Togekiss, which is perfect. So I'm just gonna go for Icicle Crash. I don't give a motherfuck. Give me some damage on anything. Either I kill this thing or I do a lot of damage on the Corsola. Not a lot, but still quite a bit. And on the Corsola, I will be able to switch into Jellicent. Or maybe even Rabombe. Maybe I'll go Rabombe instead of my webs. Because he has no hazard control, which is pretty interesting. Just like we don't have hazard control, he doesn't have either. Because Togekiss doesn't get defog. Bro, I'm so mad at this last guy, but that's okay. Because dumb plays, man. Okay, he's just giving me the Togekiss. I'll take that for sure, my guy. I'll take that for sure. Nice. Good play, Jose. Godzilla Red. What did you expect? Good play, Jose. Again, on the Corsola Galar, I do believe I'm just going to go Rabombe. Why? Because I'm just going to get the webs as soon as possible. Because this way we're going to outspeed Gengar. Calm Mind Corsola Galar. Jellicent still walls it, doesn't it? And what do we need? Do we need a burn on this thing or para? I think para would be better. So let me parry it. I'm gonna parry it. He keeps Calm Minding. Yeah, I know this is pretty dangerous for us, but I can taunt and just spam Hex. Is it gonna be too late though? Is it gonna be too late? He Will-O-Wisp, which is interesting. Will-O-Wisp, taunt, Calm Mind. Is he gonna Will-O-Wisp again? I can Leech Seed this bitch. Let me Leech Seed this bit. Oh, I need a Toxic on this thing. Fuck! I forgot we have Toxic. I should have Toxic this bitch. Oh no, I should have Toxic this bitch. I should have legit Toxic this bitch. I'm dumb as fuck. I'm just gonna Leech Seed here. I'm dumb as a motherfuck. I'm for sure dumb as a motherfuck. Parahex is nice, but Toxic would have been way better. I keep forgetting we have Toxic. Yeah, I need to get used more to this team. I want to say with Rocks, but... Actually, he doesn't... Yeah. Look, Hex is gonna do 40, which is not too bad. Then I switch into Jellicent. Because we get the rocks up, he Calm Minds. I'm gonna switch into Jellicent on the Hex. It's not gonna do too much. Because it's only a Corsola, it's not gonna do too much. I'm gonna be able to taunt that bitch, get some Leech Seed back. Hex. Oh, that shit did a lot, I gotta say. Does he actually Hex again? I have to taunt this thing though. It's not like we needed too much. Like, for what? He tries to Strength Sap. For what do we need this Jellicent to wall his team? Nothing. So he decides to just forfeit. Because while he was trying to set up prematurely, God stole red. This is not the play, Jose. While he was setting up prematurely, he was able to give us all the hazards in the world. And we're looking pretty much fine. So I can understand the forfeit. I love very quick games, quick 6-0s, after we get an annoying game, where I misplay like a motherfucker. But what can we do? What can we do, man? What can we motherfucking do, bro? Manga Fang. Manga Fang. I might actually have to go soon, though. No, but I promised you longer videos, so we'll be doing longer videos now. Inteleon, why no love for my boy Inteleon, my guy? Like, Syndra's got a new sprite, Dragapult got a new sprite, all the motherfuckers got new sprites, and you don't give Inteleon a new sprite. So, people like this, so these are 3 potential leads. I do believe that seeing the Rabombe, his lead should be Excadrill or Darmanitan. I do believe it is Excadrill, though. This way, I think I'm gonna go Darmanitan. And Volt Switch into Jellicent. I mean, U-turn into Jellicent. Or should we just go Jellicent? Or even Ferrothorn. Because, yeah, see, I don't really lead well against Excadrill. That's the problem. Rotom Heat. They all lead with... Rotom Heat, you had 3 potential leads, and then you lead Rotom Heat. Let's just see what kind of set it is. It's not bulky. It's not bulky, and I go Toxicity again, just like we did in the last battle. Because this way, okay, he Volt Switches, doesn't do too much, but at least he doesn't burn anything. Could have gone Ferrothorn, but he could have overdrived. Not overdrived, overheated. You never know. That is very bold. What if we're Scarfed? Actually, he probably understands that we're not Scarfed based on this. Dude, does he kill us? I'm just gonna go Jealous. I feel like Jellicent is fine. Right? Maybe even Ferrothorn. Because we can get our Rags. We can get our Rags going. I feel like we can get our Rags going because he would have to like take damage if he tries to spin. Earthquake is gonna do quite a bit to us. But like, I don't want to go Jellicent because I want to get actually something out of going into anything. He goes Earthquake. Bro, it does 50. So it is actually Life Orb Excadrill, which is really interesting. I lost my answer to, but this didn't even check the Seismitoad anyway, and Rotom just destroyed me anyway, so I'm just gonna Stealth Rocks. I want to say I lost an answer to good, but like, it's not like we need the Ferrothorn too much, it seems, you know? So, Rotom, I think I go into Toxicity again. His Rocker is Seismitoad, isn't it? But that's interesting that it's Mold Breaker Life Orb. That is pretty interesting. I think he Volt Switches here. There is no way he doesn't Volt Switch. Because he loses a lot of momentum if I go Toxicity and he overheats. Damn. I actually need to go soon. I just received a message. Okay, I'll go Toxicity. He Nasty Plotted. Interesting. Is he max speed? I'm just gonna Boom Burst. I don't care. Yeah, he probably has to be max speed. Does he kill us though? He probably does kill us, so I should maybe go into a different Pokemon. I'm just gonna stay in. Overheat definitely annihilates us. Fuck. But I didn't have a switch in, to be fair. I should go Rabombi. I need to go Rabombi, I feel like, and Sticky Web up and destroy him with Dracafish. Dracafish is kind of walled by Seismitoad though. Maybe I'm playing this very incorrectly. Because he goes into Excadrill now, and he's able to get a spin. I'm gonna block the spin though, which is very important. So I'm blocking the spin here with Jellicent. Not gonna give him the spin. So at this rate, I feel like I'm gonna Whisp on whatever Seismitoad. Yeah, we need the most damage possible on Seismitoad. This way we'll be able to sweep with Dracafish. So that's what I'm going for at this moment. I'm just gonna I think I'm just gonna Hex. Oh shit, I should have... Fuck, I should have taunted. I didn't see that we're actually faster. Because I thought we were slower. Usually we are slower. Unfortunately, we gave him the racks, but it's not like it's that important, I suppose. I just need damage on this thing right away. Wait a second. Wait a second. Oh shit, I'm getting a phone call. Yeah, an important phone call, some business stuff. Да. Да, увидел. Ссылку на Zoom. Могу через 5 минут, это нормально? Конечно, конечно, да, я понимаю, сейчас я вот как раз заканчиваю тут. Да-да-да, я прерываюсь поэтому, да, давай. Okay, I need to stop this after this battle, unfortunately, and I have to end this battle as quickly as possible. So, I'm gonna Hex again, he brings in Sylveon, that's fine. I just need damage. At this point, we got quite a bit of damage on the Seismitoad, which is really good, but still not enough. I feel like I have to taunt again. We're actually faster. What kind of spread is he running? Hyper Voice. Hyper Voice don't do shit, which is really good. So I'm just gonna Will-O-Wisp. Will-O-Wisp. I'm thinking what to do right now. He goes for Mystical Fire to reduce my special attack. That is pretty interesting. That is pretty cute and all that stuff. I'm gonna Hex though. What is his switching? He goes into Rotom Heat. Rotom Heat is actually Heavy Duty Booty. Heavy Duty Booty. Fuck, and he Nasty Plots here. I have to go Rabombi. I absolutely need... So he Nasty Plots. I absolutely need the Jellicent. So if we give him the Shield Dust... If we give him the Shield Dust right now, we would be able to Earthquake him. Big brain plays. You see what I mean? Because Moonblast ain't gonna do shit. I'm gonna Skill Swap, give him the Shield Dust, and he just Volt Switches out. Yeah, actually that makes sense. I thought that maybe he Thunderbolts. Yeah, I'm sorry, I'm just thinking about something else at this point. I'm thinking about what I have to do right now because I actually have to go. That's why I'm playing this a bit impatiently. But Darmanitan Galar comes out, which is good because we're gonna scare him off with our own Darmanitan Galar. This is definitely Scarfed. Actually, we can go Jellicent freely. Like, Jellicent is the freest play of our life. I'm just gonna Hex anything that comes up, because if he goes Rotom, Rotom gets 2 KO'd, right? I should actually Strength Sap. I should Strength Sap, but I'm trying to get damage. Is it 2 KO'd? It's not 2 KO'd. Fuck. That is a big problem. I thought it's gonna get 2 KO'd. Dude, like, Rotom heat shits on this team, unfortunately. T-Bolt. So he is T-Bolt. I was expecting him to do that, to go for T-Bolt. At least he's very low, so Darmanitan KOs him now. Dracovish comes out and puts pressure on everything. We didn't get enough Seismitoad damage though, so I'm leaving this thing to die. What does he go into now? You see what I mean? I can still win with Dracovish, as long as the webs are still intact. Darmanitan is Scarfed, right? It seems that way. But it doesn't kill the Dracovish if it's Scarfed. But I have to lock myself into, like, what? Crunch? I don't want to do that. Yeah, because Sylveon... Fuck, this is looking pretty tough. I misplayed like a motherfuck. But I need this to end already. I'm sorry about this though, but I'm trying to think what to do correctly. So Sylveon comes out. If I go Dracovish and Psychic Fangs, for example, Excadrill won't die though, and Excadrill will get a spin-off. So I need to go Darmanitan, and I need to spam Icicle Crash. It probably does not kill. He protects, sure, but I have to spam Icicle Crash right here. Because Darmanitan will kill the Darmanitan. He might think I'm Bandit, just because I'm running a Sticky Web team. Of course we miss. Wish? Why? And it doesn't necessarily kill, which sucks a lot. But I'm just spamming Icicle Crash at this rate, because we're faster than the Rotom. Whatever he tries to do, we're faster than everything right now. I'm just spamming the Icicle Crash because it's gonna do a lot to everything. If he tries to go Darmanitan and try to speed tie, he's actually gonna be at 316 speed. It's not gonna be a speed tie, but he might just think. Everything drops, doesn't it? Doesn't Teleon live after the rocks? I'm not even sure. But Dracovish... Okay, we cannot come out. Maybe this... Again, I couldn't go into Dracovish because I couldn't lock myself into... He goes Excadrill, which is very interesting. I'm just gonna Ice Crash this thing. Of course we miss, bro. And he gets a spin. So anticlimactic, because we actually had this game. I think we had this game. Seismitoad didn't do too much. I think we had this game pretty easily. But now there is no way we can do anything. There's just absolutely no way we can do anything. I have to like leech... Bro, I don't know. Let's just end this game perhaps. So anticlimactic. Bro, I went for 3 Icicle Crashes and then we missed Leech Seed on top. I cannot make this shit up. I just cannot make this shit up, people. I know he killed us here, but it's over. I cannot make this shit up. The only times we lose is to hacks. And if we hit that Icicle Crash, I don't know what he was doing. Icicle Crash was sweeping from this moment, because Excadrill died. Seismitoad from this range died, right? No, it didn't die actually, but would have gotten enough damage. Then Dracovish would have been able to come out and clean. And yeah. What can I do? If you're on my streams, you can constantly see that I'm getting fucking destroyed by hacks. Hacks, it's not even me dropping the soap, it's just me not being able to perform against hacks. What can we do though? But I mean, I did misplay the last game for sure. I did misplay, it should have not gone down to hacks. But without the hacks, we would have won. I pretty much think, because the way he was playing towards the end game. But that's about it for today in this case. God damn it, son. I'm actually quite mad. Okay, but that's fine though. That's fine. The Mafia is gonna get all these motherfuckers for sure. I'm Mefesto. Hey, shoutouts to a DLC of this live. I actually had a very quick Zoom conference. You know what Zoom is? I've been used to like Discord and stuff, but my business partners obviously don't use Discord because, you know, grown men and whatnot. I know that grown men use Discord as well, but I had it very quick. I had it quickly than I thought it would be, so I have a little bit of time. I suppose I have time for one more game in this case, because I've been really mad because I had to rush the final game. We also got hacked in the final game, so we need to redeem ourselves. You see, we need some other Pokemon in this team because it seems like the team is too slow. Like Rabombe is, for example, a Hydreigon check, but the team is too slow. That way we're not able to... Also, Rotom Heat destroys this team, which is really bad. So maybe Dracovish has to be Scarfed. In this case, I don't know. I just don't want to use Scarfed because... actually, let me turn on the lightning. Dracovish has to be banded just to do damage. That's the main idea, to use webs with banded Dracovish, you know? Why can't we find a battle, bro? I'm okay on the ladder, but not that high. Like in the 1500s, but that's like... Should be finding a battle quickly. What is going on? Okay, do I pause it until we find a battle? I don't know, maybe we can just talk. So I would have fit hazard removal. But what kind of hazard removal are we talking about? Server disconnected, it must be restarted. Interesting. Does it not work now? Bro, I literally have time for one more game. I can add it to this video right now. And you're telling me the server ain't working. Fuck you, Bish. Fuck you, Bish. Where is Webs plus Banded Dracofish? Let's see. Can we find a battle quickly? Is the server down? Okay, it's not down. Are they making new sprites? What the fuck? This dude is like mid 1400s and he's using a team like this. That is very interesting, I can see. But what I can say as well is that he probably leads, what, Liepard? I don't feel like his team is threatening, to be honest. I wanted to battle more threatening teams. But I think I'm just gonna lead Rabombe. Rabombe is not that important. If he leads Liepard, he actually leads into the Nene. Sure, you can lead into the Nene. This is Rapid Spin for sure, but we can prevent the spin by Jellicent. This is not the best answer to the spinner though. But I think I'm just gonna Sticky Web. Psychic, it's Scarf into the Nene. We see this now, which is good information. I'm actually gonna go Ferrothorn because we're Spadef. You know we're Spadef. Does he go into Eldegoss here? I'm gonna preserve the Rabombe because we can get another webs up if we need to. At the same time, we'll be able to, for example, Stun Spore something if we need to. Then we can also get damage on the Liepard if we need to. And we will need to, for sure. For sure. Okay, listen. Listen, bruv. Listen. I need to put on my cape. Is that cape or whatever it's called? You know how Ash Ketchum, he turns his hat and whatnot when he becomes serious. I put on my fucking cape. Look, I want to say he goes Eldegoss here. So I want to actually Toxic the Eldegoss and then switch into Jellicent. Because yeah, he's trying to Rapid Spin right away. We'll get the Toxic off on this bitch. And what we will do, that's why I didn't even go for Rocks right now. I know Rocks would have been good, but we want to kill this thing first. And now I go Jellicent. If he tries to attack me, what kind of attacking move does he have? I'm not so sure. This might be even slower than we are, because it might be even a speed tie. I'm just gonna taunt in case he's like Leech Seed, all this garbage. He has Sleep Powder, which is pretty interesting. So we taunt that bitch. He has to actually attack me here. So watch this. I'm gonna go Ferrothorn. There's no way he spins. I'm gonna go Ferrothorn to not give him recovery. I think, oh, he actually goes into the Nene. The reason he goes into the Nene is he definitely has Mystical Fire. I refuse to believe he has no Mystical Fire. Do we sack the Rabombe though, right now? Eldegoss is pretty low, so we can actually prevent the spin from actually hitting the Eldegoss, because this way we'll be able to go to Darmanitan. And is Klinklang his switch? Klinklang is not a problem for Jellicent. So what I'm saying right now is I want to sack the Rabombe on the potential Mystical Fire. Go into Darmanitan, though Darmanitan doesn't kill, does it? Go Darmanitan and U-turn out. Maybe Rabombe should not be the sack, because Rabombe is going to be very fast. But what does Rabombe do too much? Like, fucking Stun Spore? I'm going to prevent this spin. I'm not letting this motherfucker spin. You already know. So maybe this should be fine. I don't want to take... I could go Dracovish. Maybe Dracovish is the play. Should we risk the Dracovish? Yeah, I'm gonna risk the Dracovish. I don't give a fuck. Does he trick? Oh, he actually tricks. So he tricks us the Scarf, which is not too bad actually. Because Eldegoss should die in 2 hits, no? Does Eldegoss... Oh, it's Regenerator, never mind. Yeah, I forgot it's fucking Regenerator, bro. And it's Rocky Helmet. Sheet. I should have gone for like a Psychic Fangs. There was no point to not go for Psychic Fangs because it was in the terrain, my guy. It was in the terrain. It did a lot of damage. He didn't have a resist. Clang Clang is not a problem. He's definitely... He's gonna go for the Sleep Powder. So I'm gonna go into Rabombe. Yep, of course he goes for the Sleep Powder. There's just no way he doesn't. And now I go into Jellicent because I'm preventing the spin right here. This is my Sleep Fodder right now, which is good. He goes into the Nene. So this is gonna be tricking again. So this motherfucker tricks again. And I get back my band then. On the trick I get back my band. Does he actually... Oh, he goes Eldegoss. Very interesting. But this time... So Fish has rented so much. Does Ice Fang kill? I'm gonna go Jellicent. I'm not gonna play around with this. But why? Because I'm not so sure if Ice Fang killed. I could have calced this bitch, but it doesn't even matter, I feel like. So if he goes into the Nene, I'm gonna taunt. I feel like I can taunt because whatever he goes for. Giga Drain, sure, it actually does quite a bit. Eldegoss is actually a little bit annoying with the Regenerator. I forgot this motherfucker has Regenerator. That's really annoying. And then the Nene, it's immune to Hex. Did he know I would go for Hex? Yeah, okay, I kind of... This is a bad turn for me. But here he probably attacks. But now... Because how much does Fish's Rend do? Fish's Rend did... Dude, how much did Fish's Rend do? You know what I mean? I want to actually sack the Rabombe here. But where's Fish's Rend? Dude, I'm... Okay, 42. Yeah. I think that after the Toxic, it dies to 2 Fish's Rends now. Because it's gonna be at 89. That's 42. Plus 6. It's gonna get close. So maybe I don't sack the Rabombe yet. I'm gonna go Ferrothorn. There's no way he Mystical Fires. Just no way, exactly, there's no way. This bitch is banded now, and I'm actually gonna go for the Stealth Rax here. Because what is he switching? Eldegoss? Sure, poo-poo. Bro, he's quite annoying, I gotta say. He is quite annoying, but at this rate, I'm gonna go Jellicent. If he Giga Drains, so be it, because I'm gonna be able to Strength Sap. It's not gonna do too much though. So Giga Drain, I'm actually gonna Strength Sap now, just to get some health back. I'm gonna Strength Sap. How much are we gonna get back? We got nothing back. Shit, this is actually a bit of a problem. Because he's gonna be able to just Giga Drain me. I'm gonna sack the Rabombe. Rabombe might not die to this Giga Drain. I'm gonna sack the Rabombe though still. Does he spin? He knew I would switch. Wow, okay, I gotta give him this. This was a good play. Bro, why would you do that? I could have just taunted. I know that, like, Giga Drain didn't even kill us. Well, that's a good play, Jose. What can I say? That's a good play. Fuck. That is actually very annoying. Spin doesn't kill us, but he's not faster. Please wake up. Can we wake up? But he's actually just spamming spin anyway. He's spamming spin, but at least he's gonna die. Sandaconda, wake up. Can we please wake up? Dude, we have another chance to wake up. Please don't be 3 turns. Please, yes, woke up. Okay, we actually do get the whips, which is what we need. He gets the rocks up, which is fine. We don't care about that. I'm just gonna Moonblast here. I'm gonna Moonblast for some damage on the Sandaconda. Sand Spit, it doesn't even matter. He gets the sand up, it doesn't matter. So Sandaconda... 260. So we go Dracovish, and we just spam Fish's Rend. That's what I wanted. I wanted to be in a situation like this. Just give me... What is your fucking Fish's Rend switch-ins? Eldegoss dies to 2. Everything else affected by whips and just getting annihilated. That's interesting. You see, he's using unorthodox stuff. That's why he was able to get... I wouldn't say high, but not that low on the ladder. That makes sense, you know? So what is his play here? Unfortunately, we're Scarfed though. So he goes Eldegoss here. I'm gonna go Jellicent, just because I don't think we need Jellicent too much. Yeah, Klinklang is walled by Ferrothorn. Even if he kills us with, what's it called, with Thing now. It doesn't even matter if he kills us. I'm actually gonna go Toxicity on the Giga Drain, because it's not gonna do shit. And, yeah, Toxicity on the Giga Drain. And now, we can spam... There's no way it takes an Overdrive, right? We're fucking Specs, Overdrive, Punk Rock. I'm actually gonna go Boom Burst, though. I want to say Overdrive just because it hits Klinklang. That's the thing, because Klinklang doesn't resist that. So I'm just gonna Overdrive. He goes into the Nene, bro. This shit dead. I'm sorry. Okay, it's not dead, but because he brought it in like this, it's gonna die now, because it's actually banded, so it doesn't outspeed after the whips. And he goes Lipard now, bro. What is going on? Do you want to just sack your whole team to Toxicity? It's Psychic Seed Lipard, and he just dies to the Overdrive regardless. Wow, that is really cool. But Klinklang comes out now. Clear Body prevents it from... bro, I'm still gonna Overdrive. I don't give a motherfuck. Are you max speed? I don't think so. He shift gears, and he's just gonna die here, bro. Get fucked by Specs Toxicity, my guy. Nice, poo-poo. He thought he's smart with his fucking rapid spin plays, catching me off guard, all that garbage. Not today, my son. Not today. Now I'm out. I'm Mefesto.